Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. If you're watching the playback of this and you're not live, then welcome to our little editing thing. I go through the process of editing a video and I chat live if you are live with me. So what's up, everybody? This is going to be part 2 of our LILROY. So LILROY part 2. I have all my files uploaded and let's just get into editing here. I definitely don't do things probably the normal way, mostly. So you're going to see I do make some mistakes, and I had fun. Also, if I seem like a little bit slow, it's because I worked a night shift, took like a 3-hour nap, and then I was in the garage probably for 6 hours just now. Busting my ass trying to get this video made because I haven't uploaded anything in a week. But I do have exciting news coming on Tuesday. I'm super, super excited to share with you guys. And I don't know, hopefully it changes the whole way the channel goes. Let's start. Clip 1. These intros are never good. Welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed. Today we're going to start officially. I gotta flip my phone over. What up, Shelby GT350? What up, Blake J22? Jackson. What up? What up, everybody? Clear in and out. Jackson, you're always here. I noticed that. You dedicated, bro. I gotta clear in and out. It's gonna take me a minute to get back into the swing of things. I haven't edited a video in what seems like forever. Actually, that's a lie. I edited Virginia's, and she's got over 1,000 subscribers on her channel now. Super stoked about that. Just put this in the video here. This is her channel right here. Oh my god, her video has 3,000 views on it. That's awesome. Okay. Welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, maybe you should consider subscribing. Today we're going to start officially building our little LILROY project, which you guys have informally named LILROY. Today we're going to start officially building our little LILROY project with Oh man, my neck is so sore right now. How's everyone doing today? I'm ready to win that welder. So yeah, essentially it's going to be like a $1 is one entry kind of deal, but I have multiple options for entry, which I will announce on Tuesday. Our little LILROY project, which you guys have informally named LILROY for me, so I guess we're building LILROY. I don't really know where I want to start with this project. I do know that most frames, when you build actual chassis cars, I don't really know where I want to... Bob's mother? You're working? I want to start with this project. I do know that most frames, when you build actual chassis cars, are started with a lower bar on the back of the roll cage. So we have this printout. Ignore the printer, it's a decade old. We have this image here, and the bar would be for roll cage. We have this printout, ignore the printer, it's a decade old. We have this image here, and the bar would be from here all the way across to the other side on the floor, and that's what your bottom control arms kind of go into. That's the bar you start with. These are the dimensions that we're going to be running for a 3/4 size car, so 78-inch wheelbase, 135 bumper. You got to adjust that because there's no bumper. And then this is our track widths, and then this is our height. Track widths, and then this is our height. But instead of rambling on too long, I'm going to start getting into it, and then I'm just going to get into it, and then I'll explain it to you as I go. That's what we're going to do. And that's what I did. Okay. So, let me just read what the comments say here. LILROY. It sounds like a proper rapper name. It does. That's what I was going to put. Mike, what up? That's boosted. So if you guys ever watch Virginia's Twitch channel and we're playing Fortnite and boosted EK Civics on there, that's Mike. Yeah, I'm in Pressman in Villages, Florida. Build off a 240 SX dimensions. Well, I'm building little Leroy, which is a Corvette, so I'm building off those dimensions.
All right, to catch up to speed.
Okay, let's just. I gotta find. I'm gonna use that one, sure. Effects. I like to, as you guys know, I like to taper in and taper out of my effects. Transition, sorry. So video transition. I like to dip to black on the in. And I also like to fade my audio in. So audio transitions, crossfade, and I like the exponential one. So then it ends up looking like this. It's me trying to get my friggin' bender out of the back of the garage there. So you're just miniaturizing Corvette dimensions. Yep, it's going to be a 3/4 scale. Hi, Sullivan. I see you. I'm editing my video. Twin turbos? Yeah, it's going to be twin turbos.
But, Kyle,
Yeah?
just doing fast forward.
Yep, this is what you call a time lapse.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see. Live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles.
Okay, so you guys seen me do this before, for sure. We're just going to scale, just so there's some movement, because I feel like some movement is better than no movement. Here, go to the end, and put it back to 100. And then you get to this cool little movement.
I live inside.
Are you 3/4 scale of Cletus? Probably, actually. I'm 5'9". What is Cletus? He's like... let's just say Cletus is like, I don't know, 6'5". What's that in inches? 6 times 12. 72 plus 5. 77. Times 0.75. 57 inches. But I'm 5'9", so 5 times 12. Oh, yeah. I'm 69 inches. I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
Vanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ice covered in.
For the record, this tubing bender takes forever to bend because my air compressor is too small.
All the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
I could probably make that one even faster because I didn't do anything. Oh, wait. Scale and position, because I'm going to move the scale and position here. So we're going to scale it in a little bit, but I'm also going to move it this way because I ended up walking that way. So like the camera's a little bit off center. Go up a little bit. I'm going to go this way. So as you see, it's going to pan in, but it's also going to pan over.
Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright.
I wouldn't admit to being 5'9", dude. It's okay, though, because Virginia's like 5'2", which just like... I mean, if you're not 6 foot, it doesn't matter anyways. What the? Did I miss a bunch? I did miss a bunch. The heck? All right. A little bit too. What I bending it. So bending pipe. This is like.
My world's so bright.
So we're gonna fade. Oh my god! I gotta cut that music first.
It's hard.
Fade, dip to black. I hope you guys like the time lapses. Always overshoot and say 5:10. I can't do that, man. You imagine? What if you get called out? I mean, I say I'm 4 inches all the time when really I'm only 3, so call me out, bro. I love Red Bull. All right. So to catch up to speed, like I said, my air compressor, a little bit too small. It takes forever to bend a pipe. It's actually 8 gallons, which is more than I thought it was, but it's still not enough. What I did was I just took a piece of our pipe, I marked it at 1-inch increments here, and then I made a bend in it just so I have a rough idea of how long the pipe is going to be during the bend. So we started here on the thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches to get roughly this much of a bend. And that's just going to give us a good idea for bending stuff. Like I said, I have no real experience making cages. Or doing or bending pipe. This is like my first time ever really doing it, so this is all new to me, and it's going to be a learning experience. I'm going to try and build the main hoop now. I might not be able to do it on camera because it takes so long for this bender to bend one piece of pipe, but I'll come back to you once I have something made. I mean, oh my god. I did do it on, like, I cut snippets, so I have to put it in here and then kill the volume, that's all. Like, I did this. You once I have something made.
Hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. But that's alright. Hush.
Actually, I can just mute this one. Mute track.
But that's alright. Hush.
You know what else makes stuff look cool? Watch this. I'm not gonna do it to all my I'm married too, what's up? I'm not gonna do it to all my clips, but if you go video effects, transform, crop, if you put that in there, and then we go top 10%, bottom 10%. Once I have something made.
Hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
See how it like crops it down so it looks more like cinematic kind of deal, but that would take a lot of work to put it on all of them.
To breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
I might as well hit that beat. It's so close. That one right there. You see it? Right there. So we can cut it. Do. Another clip. Shh. Shh. Look how much effort I put into making a video for everybody. Shh. That was a beat right there. Stop. Do. I like the song. For being a free song, it's pretty good. That was stupid. So I'm just going to use that as a clip too, because that was annoying.
All around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but
that's alright. Well, we have our first. Well, we do have our first problem. So now we got to go audio. Fade out. Fade in. What's everyone doing today? What up, Punk Bomb? Where are you guys at? What are you doing? I hope the board, like, they're starting to remove some of the restrictions on us locally for this whole, like, Ronas. So I'm hoping that the borders, like, slack off a little bit so I can go to the States, you know? Why is 3D? This is what I wanted. Stop. Pizza onesie. Yeah, it's my pizza onesie. Well, we have our first mistake. I was on track to make this pretty good. As you can see, This side would have been bent up nice. It's a nice 90. This one needed a bit more bend over there because my bender, the dial doesn't match exactly what the bends are. So I made sure that these top two were the exact same. The only thing is, so I bent up this side first, and then I bent up the top to get our width, and I almost had it. The only thing is, I marked from here to here what I wanted the top portion to be, and it was 34, and so I marked from, and then I bent up the top to get our width, and I almost had it. The only thing is, I marked from here to here what I wanted the top portion. So I marked from here to here what I wanted our top length portion to be to make the bottom legs the right length. Almost had it. The only thing is, so I marked from here. When are you coming, Kyle? I want to come to the States like for one of the big events like Texas 2K or LS Fest West or like, I don't know. Here Cletus. To here what I wanted our top length portion to be to make the bottom legs the right length, which was 34 3/8. And I did do that. I marked it right here. But then I marked it right here. So this was on the straight part, and I meant to bend this backwards in the bender so that this would start my bend right here from here to here. So I messed this one up for sure. I guess that's why we bought extra tubing, which means I'm gonna have to do all that. So I messed this one up for sure. And that's just too short. I measured it across here. If we do bend this leg in, it's gonna be like 49 inches. And we were aiming for 55, so you lose half a foot of width, which I'm not really okay with. So I think we're just gonna like keep this tube, this section right here is gonna be good for something. This top section right here is gonna be good for something. This section right here is going to be good for something. This top section right here is going to be good for something because it's straight. And then this section here. I would do Ice Cream Cruise because Kyle from 1320 goes to it all the time too. So it's not a complete loss. I can reuse that tubing somewhere else. We're going to have to redo this piece. The only problem is it takes forever to bend something up. So the only problem is it takes forever to bend something up. So I actually have to go to work on night shift right now. So I'll be back in here again, probably tomorrow before night shift. Fuck off with your ads. I'll kill you. Oh yeah, I guess it is his event. Well, 1320s. Shaft too short style. Yeah, I know. You know what I've decided to do? I've decided to take the double bend out of it, and I'm just gonna make one single. Probably tomorrow before. And this section here, so it's not a complete loss. I can reuse that tubing somewhere else. You know what I've decided to do? I've decided to take the double bend out of it, and I'm just gonna make one single bend hoop 90. You know what I've decided to do? I've decided to take the double bend out of it, and I'm just gonna make one single bend hoop 90. And that's going to give us some maximum space inside the passenger compartment. Thinking about it, you're going to try and fit 2 people in that passenger compartment. You're going to want as much room on the inside as you can. It's not aesthetically going to look the same as LILROY, just on the main hoop, but hopefully we'll make it up. But hopefully look the same as LILROY, just on the main hoop. Hopefully we'll make it up by making the engine really cool, and then you won't notice the little, yeah. All right, well, I was midway cutting through this with my tubing notcher, and I realized that I used both of my 1¼ bits. Okay, there was actually okay, did I even do anything here? Okay, what if right here I put like a super different song? So I'll put this song. Why is there no more audio things? Oh, am I annoying? You go here. Here's my idea. I'm gonna do this. I don't want it to do that though. I'm just gonna cut it here like this. Get rid of that. I'm gonna put it in here. Then I'm gonna lengthen it. Then I'm gonna put it down like this. Like super, super quiet through the talking part, so they're still like...
Take my eyes open.
Well, we have our first mistake. I was on track to make this pretty good. As you can see... Well, we have our first mistake. I was on track to make this pretty good. As you can see, this side would have been bent up nice. It's a nice 90. This one needed a bit more bend over there because my bender, the dial, doesn't match exactly what the bends are. So I made sure that these top two were the kill, not Kyle. Oh, can't type. I drove past a cop the other day while driving a dirt bike in town the other day. Nothing happened. I mean, that's always good. Don't get busted, bro.
Reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids.
Now this is the part where we got to dip to black on both sides of this. Where I have to hook my phone up too. Oh my god, what was our last clip? 9:46. Yes. All right. Use a part of the Kim Dracula Paparazzi song. Let's cut some power metal into there. It's hard to find like anything other than vlog music that's no copyright sounds. All right, well, I was midway cutting through this with my tubing notcher, and I realized that I used both of my 1.25" bits trying to drill. So I ruined them. Trying to drill through these stainless headers. So I ruined them. Now I've got to go to Canadian Moth to get a new orange muff for $1.99. I mean, I got to go to Canadian Moth to get some hole saw thingamajigs so I can actually complete this main hoop. I'm actually... and this is actually like 3 days after. And this is actually like 3 days after I've done this. So I've been looking forward to completing this main hoop for so long. And this is actually like 3 days after that I completed this bend. And this is like 3 days after I've... Look how bad I am at talking. I'm trash. Completed this bended hoop here because I had to go to work for 3 nights. So I've actually been super excited to get back to this. The whole learning process here has been so fun, and so I gotta go buy some hole saws. We're gonna get these 2 cut up. We're gonna put it on top because I made our bends a little bit too long. So we're going to use one that's a little bit longer. So we're going to end up at 56 inches wide instead of 55 inches because I made our bends. Saws. We're going to get these two cut up. We're going to put it on top of one of these pipes. One of these is actually slightly a bit longer.
I don't need to talk about all this, do I?
So we're supposed to be 55 inches to the edge.
$80 a year.
One that's a little bit longer. So we're going to end up at 56 inches wide instead of 55 inches because I made our bends a little bit too long. So we're going to... The whole learning process here has been so fun. And so I got to go buy the... So I got to go buy some hole saws. We're going to get these two cut up. We're going to put it on top of one of these... Go buy some hole saws. We're going to get these two cut up. We're going to put it on top of one of these pipes. One of these is actually slightly a bit longer because I made our bends a little bit too long. So we're going to use one that's a little bit longer. So we're going to end up at 56 inches wide instead of 55 inches track width. So I just based our outside. It's okay though because track width. So we're supposed to be 55 inches to the edge of the wheels here. It's going to end up being like 56, but that's okay because it's an exoskeleton car. I actually went a little bit higher on the top hoop as well. And I actually went a little bit higher on the top hoop as well. I actually went a little bit higher.
Look at me cutting shit out.
Exoskeleton car. And I actually went a little bit higher on the top hoop as well.
You get the mechanical and suspension figured out? Not entirely yet, no. I'm building this little cage thing, and then I'm going to start putting shit in it, and then whatever fits in there kind of fits in there.
It's supposed to be 35 here. I went to 38 because exoskeleton, and I just want enough room that my head's going to fit underneath that bar with a seat.
Oh yeah, I have to plug my phone in now. Yes? No, what's up?
Because we want to have a movie night.
Yeah.
And watch Jumanji 2 with you.
Okay. Can I have a little tiny bit
Of what?
of time? Don't press it. Don't press it.
I like the way your keyboard is.
Thank you. Yeah, just give me like 20 minutes and then I'll be up and we can watch a movie. Hear that? We got 20 more minutes, people. And then I'll end up finishing this video after. I have to figure out, like, look, this is when I plug my Android phone in. That's Cora. I have to find the videos that I took today. Holy bejeebus. It should be under, like, DCIM or whatever. Right there. Camera. Sort by created? I don't know.
All right, back from Canadian Tire. Just so you know, DeWalt.
So yeah, that's our next clip for sure. Ooh, this might be it.
As you can see, we have oil pressure.
It's not it. How am I going to find these? I should have put them in a folder is what I should have did.
We have oil.
Jeez, I like to scream. Calm down, Kyle. These are taking forever. Okay, let's just see if it's the other way then. Let's go to the last video here. Nope. How am I gonna find this? Sort by. Name? Question mark?
As you can see, we have oil.
That doesn't even make sense. Ooh, hey. Sort by... There is no sort by date. Look, it's just sort by name, type, size, modified, created, ascending... Oh, maybe... This is cool. I haven't seen anyone ever do this. I'm just trying to help you guys, like, understand what What? Can't play. That may also have not been That's why I was holding it over on the other side. Because there might be some nudies in here. What the fuck? What if I just take it? Oh, how did I do that? What if I just take it and drag it in? Nope, doesn't work that way either. This is annoying. All I wanted to do was take a couple videos on my phone. And now they don't even open. Requested resources in use? This doesn't make sense. Ceiling fans for the win. Yep, Virginia's ceiling fans. Make sure you go subscribe to it. Alien Trash Kitty on the OFs. Okay, so what do I do now? Do I have Google Drive on my phone? Let's see. Google Drive. Oh my god, do I have to upload them all individually? That was that one, that one. Now to this one. Actually, I could have found the name like right here. So it's... These make no sense at all, the numbers that correlate to the videos here. What's the ending numbers? Yeah, these don't even they don't even correlate. Now let's see if my Google Drive has them. I bought an Android so it would be easier, but it's not being easier right now. Okay, so it's here, but now I can't download it.
I really need one of these to go on sale one day. A cobalt set.
Oh, there it is. Download. I mean, that wasn't horrible, I guess. Alright, there we go. That's all of our clips. So now I can go...
You know, gotta wear a stupid mask for a pandemic that doesn't make any sense at all. Or Canadian Tire.
That's my feels about masks.
You always gotta buy a box of one-time use drill bits. $79. I'm gonna attempt to use some of these bimetal longer extended life ones, and then I'll get a regular one as well. Of course they have carbide tipped ones, but they don't have 1 1/4, which I need. I really need one of these to go on sale one day. A cobalt set, those things last forever.
I like to pretend that I know what's going on in here. I like the use, overlap, fade in and out effect between cuts. I do that to an extent. What's up next? Okay, what was this clip? Anybody remember? 47. So now we go to 48. Alright, back from Canadian Tire. Just so you know, DeWalt. Alright, back from Canadian Tire. Just so you know, DeWalt. This is how your hole saw showed up in my package. So you're not off to a good start in quality-wise. But this is the new teeth versus the old teeth. They look exactly the same, just rebranded. Anyways, we'll put that in, and then we have this concoction here, which is just straight cutting fluid, so we're going to try that too. Okay, now, did I time-lapse this, or what did I do? So, 48, what's 49? As you can see, we already have a little bit of a cut here started. Hopefully this still fits on, it does. Okay. So this is the point where I need to... What if we just add the rest of this? Oh my god. But way lower.
World of make-believe.
Alright, well, I was midway cutting through this with my tubing notcher, and I realized that I used both of my 1 1/4 bits trying to drill through the stainless header, so I ruined them. Now I've got to go to Canadian Moth to get a new orange muff for $1.99. I mean, I gotta go to Canadian Muff to get some hole saw thing and straight cutting fluid, so we're gonna try that too. As you can see, we already have a little bit of a cut here started. Hopefully this still fits on, it does. This fits in here, maybe, yep. So we're going to use a low speed with some cutting fluid to see if it cuts through. So we're going to use a low speed with some cutting fluid to see if it cuts through. Yeah, that worked pretty good. Now we have... I don't think I have a small enough. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then this is the kind of finish you can expect with a tubing notcher. I'll just pull it up. And this is the finish you expect with a tubing notcher right here. You can see it fits in there so perfect. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take our. Right here, you can see it fits in there so perfect. We're gonna have to take
But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take our grinder with the flappy disc on it and clean this up and bevel the edges the other way. This is really thick pipe. It's actually 120 wall, so we'll get some nice penetration into that. And I'll cut the other side and we'll get the main hoop tacked on. It's a start, and I can't tell you guys how excited I am to be doing this. It's just so fun to learn something new. And a couple years ago when I didn't even know how to TIG weld, I never would have thought that I was gonna be building and bending tubing. So it's kind of cool to get into new bending tubing. So it's kind of cool to get into new territory.
I think I said so twice.
Tubing. So.
Yep. Too many so's.
We've got the flappy disc to it, and now you see when we put the pipe here, we actually have a little bevel that we can fill. We've got the flappy disc to it, and now you see when we put the pipe here, we actually have a little bevel that we can fill into the pipe, so we're welding into like the base of the pipe and not just like some random burrs that are sticking out the end. And it just fits in there.
Okay, what was the last we did? Just trying to keep track of them. It was 12, so what is 13 so we know when to expect to put it in? Oh my god, what number was this? 50.
Throw a couple tacks on each side just to hold it in place. Flip it over, and then we can start our next bars after these ones. So there's our hoop. It's not
This one, and then it was this one.
Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies, got one too many.
Do 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 do. Okay, fuck off. I'm TIG welding the whole thing. I refuse to MIG weld it.
So there's our hoop. It's not much, but it's a start. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to use the double bend because I find the double bend look.
JB weld it.
So there's our hoop. It's not much, but it's a start. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to use the double bend because I find the double bend looks better, but for having the most amount of room, I think the single bend's just going to be good. So next I have to figure out, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make the passenger compartment here. So we're gonna make a bar that goes from, like we made a hoop that goes right here. We're gonna make a bar that goes from here to here, and then we're gonna go and make our top bars like this. So I have to figure out the length of this bottom bar right here, and then a bar that goes through the front as well.
Always.
The problem is I don't really have good visual, but what I do know, because I know our tire size and our wheel size, is this is going to be 22 inches. The problem is I don't really have good visuals here. What I do know, because I know our tire size and our wheel, good visuals here, But what I do know, because I know our tire size and our wheel size, is this is going to be 22 inches. The wheel here is going to be 22 inches. So if I cut that in half, it's 11 inches from the baseline forward, 11 inches from the baseline forward, and I'll give myself a couple inches of room behind the tire to the pole, and behind the tire to the pole, and then this distance will be our passenger compartment. So I got to do the calculations based on this 78.3, and then I'll get our length.
I think I did that calculation in the next clip.
So if we add our passenger compartment. So if we add our 11 on this side with our So if we add our 11 on this side with our 11 on this side in front of the baseline, that leaves us with 66-ish, because 78 minus 22 is 66-ish. If I leave 3 inches in front of the wheel, 3 inches behind the wheel, so 3 inches here, 3 inches there, that'll leave us with 60 inches. So I'm just gonna lay 60 inches out on the floor, and I'm gonna get a rough estimate.
I got a couple more minutes. Why is the chat held together with purple Elmer's glue? What do you mean? You saying everyone's sniffing glue?
We'll extend this path.
I think that's where I'm gonna end it though. Apparently I'm doing a movie night. I was gonna finish this, but you know, duty calls sometimes. I probably should save this as well. We're about 10 minutes in. Just for the people who are watching live, this is where we ended off. Man, I'm super stoked about that. That was so fun. I tried to make sure that these ones right here, just so you guys have something to look forward to tomorrow, because I'm going to release this tomorrow. And thank you guys for joining me on the live stream. As you can see, that the main part of the cage is done there. If you're subscribed to my Patreon, you already would have seen this photo. I already uploaded it. Fork Knife After Movies for sure. Yep. And yeah, so my Patreons have seen this photo already, and I really appreciate it. The Patreon thing is just like a little bit extra that if you want to give to the channel to give me that one little extra step towards not having to work at work and just pursuing my dreams, then thank you so much.